chronic procrastination. Unfortunately, this is something that a lot of people, including myself, have dealt with. And thankfully, I've found ways to overcome it. And that's what this whole video is going to be about. Okay, I made a slideshow presentation for you guys, like I'm in school again, on exactly what chronic procrastination is and the steps that I took in order to pretty much fully overcome it. So it's going to be sort of a longer video. So definitely stick around. There's going to be some awesome information in here. And let me know in the comments if it resonates with you, if it helped you. Let's get into it. Boom. All right, you guys, I got it figured out. This was a pain in the ass to get pulled up. Always is. Don't know why, but we made it. All right. We got our Red Bull and we got our coconut water. We're good to lock in. So I already talked about what I'm going over in the intro, so you already know. Chronic procrastination, right? Let's dive right into it, all right? This is a question that I've been thinking about for a while because I lived it for years, right? If we want something so badly, why don't we actually do anything about it? So many people say that they want to get in shape. They say that they want to build a better life. They say they want to become more disciplined, but their daily actions don't follow. And I think one of the biggest reasons is something that most people are afraid to admit, right? We're addicted to a fantasy. In your head, the success feels good. If you sit there and imagine being in great shape, imagine achieving your goals, imagine the lifestyle you want, your brain actually gives you a reward for that. You start thinking about how you would look, how you would feel, and how people would treat you differently. And for a moment, it kind of almost feels real. Your brain gets a little hit of satisfaction, but you didn't actually do anything in real life, right? The problem here is that your brain can't always tell the difference between real progress and imagined progress. So if the fantasy already gives you the emotional reward, there's a lot less motivation to actually do the hard work. Because why would your brain push you to do something uncomfortable if it already feels like the reward has been achieved? And that's the trap that people fall into. You feel like you're moving forward, but nothing is actually happening. The fantasy is exciting. The work is boring and repetitive. It's going to the gym when you don't feel like it. It's eating differently when it's inconvenient. It's doing the same habits day after day without seeing immediate results. There's no instant gratification in the beginning. It's just effort. And that's where most people quit. In today's society, I talk about this a lot, but everybody, including myself, we're addicted to our phones. We're addicted to our screens. We're addicted to that instant dopamine that it gives us. And that's why, one of the reasons why this is so hard for people. Fuck, that's good, you guys. If you haven't had the iced vanilla berry Red Bull, it's really good. And yes, I'm drinking full sugar. I earned it, okay? Most people want the outcome, but they avoid the process. They love the idea of being successful, but they resist the boring, repetitive actions that actually create success. So they stay in this sort of cycle, right? Imagining the life they want, feeling good about it for a little while, and then going back to scrolling, distracting themselves, and doing nothing about it. For me, the shift happened when I stopped focusing so much on the outcome. Instead of constantly thinking about the end result, I started focusing on the next action. Not, I want to get in incredible shape, just, I need to go to the gym today. Not, I want to build a perfect life, just, I need to do the next task in front of me. When you narrow your focus to actions instead of outcomes, things are going to start to change. And I talk about this a lot, on my Instagram stories, and I even have it. I'm not going to move my computer, but it's literally stuck on my mirror in my bathroom. Every morning I look at it when I'm brushing my teeth. Process over outcome. Because the more you focus on the outcome, the harder it becomes because you want something so badly and you're just overthinking it. But if you just focus on the process every single day, what do I need to do today to get me to the next step? A big mistake people make is waiting until they feel motivated. They think that they need the right mindset before they start, but motivation usually comes after action, not before it. Once you start moving, your brain begins to reward progress. You start to build momentum, and that momentum replaces the fantasy. Breaking procrastination is not easy, okay? But another thing that really breaks procrastination is shrinking the task, making the work small, okay? When the goals feel massive, you get intimidated. But when the action is small, it becomes manageable. One workout, one productive hour, one step forward. Real progress doesn't come from massive bursts of motivation. It comes from consistent, small actions repeated over time. I literally fucking have a tattoo on my leg. I think I can get it up here. Right here. Kaizen. If you don't know what that is, it means basically it's the philosophy of constant improvement. Every day is an opportunity to improve, even if it's just by 1%. Okay. Those small improvements over time are going to compound into larger ones. Tracking your behavior also changes everything, right? Because you track what you do, you remove the ability to lie to yourself. Did you train today? Did you follow your plan? Did you show up? The numbers don't lie. Tracking turns your progress into evidence. This is a huge reason why my brother and I use Train Heroic and do our weekly check-ins with our clients, is because we track everything. I look at their workouts every single day. We're tracking everything because that's where you see the real progress. If you look at stuff from, 6 months ago to now, you're going to see progress. And that evidence that you're seeing is how you get confidence. Confidence is not built through hype. It's built through proof. Proof that you can show up, that you can follow through, and proof that you can keep promises to yourself. That's where you get the self-belief. Confidence is evidence. So every action is a vote. Every action you take is a vote for your future self. Every workout, every disciplined choice, every productive hour, you're casting votes for your future identity. And those votes are going to compound over time, like I just said. The fantasy feels good, but the work changes your life. If you find yourself stuck in a cycle of imagining the future you want, but never actually taking action, the solution is simple. Stop feeding the fantasy. Start focusing on the next task, less imagining, more doing, and over time, those small actions will build the life that you used to. Okay, so for some reason, my computer or my Wi-Fi or something fucked up and it cut out the last minute of this video. I just noticed that when I'm fucking sitting here editing it. But what I was saying is that those small actions will build the life that you can only dream about. And then I said, be a doer. Okay. And then I rambled on about a few other things that I guess really weren't that important at the end of the day. But that's why that video cut off so suddenly. Don't know what the hell happened. But that's life. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope that you learned something from it. I hope you took something from it, maybe took some notes, whatever. I'm not sure where you came from to watch this video, whether it was YouTube or my Instagram or anything, but do me a favor and check out my other videos. I put a lot of work into them. A lot of them have some good information in them. So check them out. And as always, in the description below is my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram. I post on there a lot. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, shoot me a DM. And yeah, keep going.